All right. Knife round. Knife round, knife round, knife round. A real knife round. For realsies. Here's F5 out of the T-spawn. And here's Flyquest Red from CT. We get a nice overhead camera for this knife round. Trying to keep everything in the action. There it is. Kermie with the first blood, the double kill. There's Bones answering with 2 of his own, and it's going to be a triple for Bones, and F5 pretty cleanly taking that knife round. We just wait for the sides to be chosen, and we will get into this game. Ah, you hear the beeps. That means it's time to go. F5 have selected the CT side for this decider, and Flyquest Red will be starting on the T side for it. This is for all the marbles. This is to decide who gets to play in the next round of the Dust2 Eagle Masters, and who is done with this series. Now, we've seen a few good Mirage games from Flyquest Red, but I've been alluding to it in this cast. But last night, Flyquest Red and F5 played Mirage, and it went very well for F5, so Flyquest Red will need to show some real tenacity to make it through this time around. Signal just tapping through the smoke, catches Fox, just on a chance spam. Still going to be bombed down for Flyquest Red. And F5 are a little bit cagey about this retake. They are catching players of Flyquest Red as they try to get activated. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's going to be all down to Vanessa, as the rest of Flyquest Red are just riddled with bullets here. 1 versus 4, and she's not going to be enough. Nate with the finishing blow here. F5 win the pistol. So yes, this is a North American league, and I would say the best teams... I mean, you've got... What? You've got... I think... Who's in this, aside from these 2 teams? I know Wildcard have already made it through in the 3-0. It looks like Zomblers are the next team to join them in the 3-0. Lag are good. SBE are good. Regain are good. Ether are good. Like... I think all of the teams in the 2-1 bracket are going to make it through, but yeah. Yeah, they did beat SBE, and you know what? I'm not surprised. Well, getting into this round, though, Flyquest Red with a bomb plant, electing to save up and go for the upgraded pistols instead of forcing out, so they'll just get flattened. They'll get steamrolled. Look at this. Look at this. UMP. That is... Hold on. That is actually kind of a sexy UMP. No, bring it back out. Hey. Hey, show me the UMP. All right, fine. It's over here. I want to see the UMP. Two rounds for F5, having converted on their pistol round. Means that now we get the full buy on round number 3. And where does that leave Flyquest Red? They missed the window smoke, which is definitely a sign of some nervousness. Fox just going to get dunked by the continuous nades over by Delpan. Good response out of Marie, though. Well, you go have fun. What emerges is a defaulty kind of round. Flyquest Red slow things down. With 2 players stacked on A and Rotator and a player for B. Oh, Kermie going to get very proactive here on the backside of things, but the UMP betrays him. That's going to give the go signal to Flyquest Red. They're going to fly over to this B-bomb site, and F5. Only Nate's going to be here in time, but only in time to die. 2 versus 4, and it looks like F5, if Flyquest Red have secured the B-bomb site and have secured round number 3, as this one looks like a save for Signal and Cameron. You didn't see last game? We had nearly 4 overtimes and Bibian with 49 kills. So it's been quite the series already. Why do you think we're the last game running, even though we didn't start last? I like that Cameron's just waiting here. We're just getting a nice group picture for Flyquest Red over in apartments. Ah, not thinking. That's a good idea. Don't think, just yap. Got it. And okay, we get a pause. So I'm back on your camera to point out. Wait. Chat. Look. I'm alive. See up here? This is where the pause is. Look at me now. This is the pause. This is F5. They won map number 1. You can see down here. Map number 1. Map number 2. Look at 20 to 22. It was a long game. Now we are here in the decider. I'm a little bit cooked solo casting this, so I'm being silly. Especially because there have been as many tech timeouts as there have been. Is it pronounced... I think it's Vaouzle, but also Vanessa. Are we going to have enough time in this tech pause for me to open up another pack of magic cards? I would be down to open up another pack of magic cards. I shouldn't have said that. I actually don't think I would be up for opening another pack of magic cards. I have to figure out where this pack goes, and I already don't know where that is. It is a weird way to spell Vanessa. I don't know why she spells it that way, but she does. Well, now, you know what? While we're waiting here, chat, this is a great time for me to plug my Discord once again. I know that we are getting to a point where people don't necessarily want to use... Oh my goodness, Bonamont stream is done too. Gift from Bonamont. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We've gotten so many raids today. Well, chat. Wait, your game is done? I thought your game was still going. What? So mine is the last game. Well, good thing this pause is over. We are getting back into the action. Chat, make sure you're following the stream. If you're not already, I would very much appreciate it. And while you're at it, make sure you're following my other socials down below in the description. Flyquest Red, they managed to bring around back on their T side. This time the window smoke goes well, but Nate sitting up in ladder room is going to be a bit of a spoiler here for... Oh, F5, except Bibian. No, she's not done after that ancient performance. Wow. She is going huge still, and the rest of Flyquest Red are right behind her. This A site's been taken, and Kermie now left to pick up these pieces. Bonamont, thank you for the tier 1 gifted sub to I Love Being a Toaster. Wait, why are you unfollowing, unsubbing, reporting? What did I do? Whatever. Follow me on all the socials. Bonamont, thank you again for the raid. Shout out Brave Little Toaster. Yeah, that movie made me cry. You asked me to follow, but I'm evil. I mean, I can't stop you from doing the opposite, but, you know, I would appreciate it. Oh. Well, Marie, ready for the saving player, and Flyquest Red gonna completely wipe out F5. Tornado has blown down to a bluster. I have not heard of them. Yeah, Bibby is absolutely frying everything in her path tonight. Oh, we're getting a very proactive push toward, well, everything on the A-bomb site. 2 players toward ramp. Kermie just holding court on the balcony. Not really going to matter, as the rifles for Flyquest Red just hitting on all cylinders right about now. Signal able to pull one back, but if the Flyquest Red Bloodthirst remains in effect from last round, I don't think Signal's going to be getting anywhere. And it looks like Fox is already on Signal's trail. She's found him, she's spotted him, she's hunted him down. And it's Flyquest Red to take the lead. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Now that is going to be the rebuy for F5 Esports. The AWP pops out connector and has to re-emerge like the groundhog that saw his shadow. At the very least, though, F5 will manage to secure 1 on this mid play. Yes, I was telling you this was going to be a rematch of last night, and it's the same map too. Yes, they are. Well, 2 players down for Flyquest Red, so A-bomb site might as well hit it again. Cameron, though, 3 players stacked up here is a bit of a rough situation for Flyquest as F5 even things right back out. Well, if you want to link that to me in like the links and stuff chat of my Discord, I'll take a look. Well, Flyquest Red looking to start this one off with some pace. Already in towards apartments, though the Molotov will cut them off. And Nade does some good damage to chip down Fox. Still a very dedicated B push here for Flyquest Red. Holding steady in apartments. Hoping that they can exhaust the util from F5, but they get moving. And again, it's BBon to open things up, but Cameron responds with 2 of his own from window, popping out of market. F5 have blown away all of Flyquest Red. 3 remain, and this tornado be winding. This tornado be winding. Yep, that's how words work. Good casting. Me. Just like that, the pendulum of Mirage swings back toward F5, now being in control. It's Flyquest Red with the pistols. But look at the util. They've got something sneaky planned. It's going to be a gamble here on the B-bomb site, but if they are prepared, this could be deadly. More than likely, though, F5 looking pretty hot to trot already. Smoke start to rain on in. We see the one hitting stairs is now Signal prepared for the push. Everyone else for F5 sectioned off behind the smoke, and he's already been lost. But Cameron dropping down Sandwich in the spray down for 3. Vanessa will cut him down in response. 2 versus 4. This AK has been picked up by Marie. She can't quite find Bones. They will give her time to reload, and that bomb will make its way over to the site as well. She spots the elbow of Nate. Can she hit the shots? There's the headshot. Now 2 versus 2 with Bones on a quarter HP. But Flyquest Red together on 69 HP. It's a very rough round as Marie has made her way over into CT spawn and Vanessa's been caught. Gonna have to be the 1 versus 2. Marie's gone loud. At the same time, though, she's got the kill. She's got the drop on Bones, but not Kermie. As he finishes the round, defuses the bomb, and F5 will go up by 2. While the pistols have failed, now Flyquest Red will get a chance to buy back in. I mean, I might end up going to that. I think that my fiance would enjoy it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll say, though, time for the pause. Now, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but as exciting as this whole series has been, these teams clashed last night on Mirage. Flyquest Red got 3 rounds. So, if they can do more than that, just saying, they need to do more than that. Looks like it is going to be the A execute. And already the utility has fallen, and already Vanessa has fallen. Flyquest Red trying to force their way into the A-bomb site once again. Good utility, though. Signal, look at how low. Down to a quarter, and the rest of the util doing a good job of keeping F5 out of the site. Emmy with 2. Over in CT as Marie jumps over. The F5 side still lurking outside connector. No player advantage, though. It's just a full-on 3 versus 3. Emmy on super low HP. They do lose Marie over by stairs, so this round just gets that much harder as Bibian falls as well, and the rest of F5 come crashing in. 6-3. F5 continuing to heat up. Can we get a 62-50 map? No, please. I'd like to go to bed sometime tonight. Can we save the 5 overtime for when I have a co-caster and an observer? Thanks. Now the good news for Flyquest Red is with the round loss bonus, they are able to just keep rebuying until something works out. So, you know, this might be it. They've already flattened Nate on the B-bomb site, and Kermie, next one to fall. The duo of Emmy and Bibian continuing to make big things happen for Flyquest Red. They'll get that bomb down, and F5 have to fall back. You're the first to try it this stream. That resets every stream. That counter is a resetting time counter. Terrorists win. You know, Flyquest Red have had some fantastic Mirage games, and they've had some very off Mirage games. So I have to see which we're going to get tonight. Does look like we're going to get the timeout from F5, so a little bit of time to chill and show you these fun commands in chat and things you can do, like one dig. Hey, look, I got that. There's also this. All right, let's see if Flyquest can keep this rolling. Looks like they'll roll it right along to the B-bomb site. So this is one thing that you get to see a lot from Flyquest Red, is they condition that A site so heavily that when they finally make their way over toward B, they do manage to sneak some rounds away. This time, though, the AWP spots one. That is going to make Bones fall back. Oh, that's a chunky nade, too, tossed over by the Opper Bones. Flyquest Red still dedicated to holding apartments, still dedicated to possible eventual execution on the B-bomb site, as Cameron quickly trades in mid with the underpass player of Bibiyan, gets melted down. Oh, there we go, the response out of Emmy. Again, it's a one-for-one trade, but that's enough to get you onto site. Fermi now watching over as the players come out of apartments, able to flatten Vanessa. Marie with the response, but this IGL is going to need a 1 versus 3, and she's not going to have it. Signal from site will win this one for F5, 7-4 on the CT side. I saw F5 follow, so thank you. Welcome in, F5. I hope you're getting some good clips. Feel like I'm doing okay considering, you know, I do it all myself. Alright, well, nades will soften up Flyquest Red, but again, the opening trade keeps things even. Even Stevens. That means that there's a little bit more... Oh, who's going to see who first? Signal peeks out. Vanessa just a little bit too slow to react. Though the one player found in Palace is not enough of an inkling to give F5 the read here, so not going to be a full rotation back over, just a smoke and Signal holding close. It's dangerous. He could definitely get a kill and get away with it here, especially with that flash going out. Oh, but he's not spotted with the smoke blowing away. Will get the kill, though, and gets to back away. 2 versus 4 now. Flyquest Red now significantly on the back foot. Bibiyan and Vanessa trying to salvage things. Good damage on the Bones. It's not enough to relinquish his life. And it's going to be all up to Bibiyan, the hero for Ancient. Can she do the same here on Mirage? Grabs that bomb. Gonna try to walk away. Oh, is she going to try to walk away? No. 20 seconds remaining. He's going to have to go for A. There's not really any option. Blows away the smoke to try and spot somebody, but it's only going to reveal her, as Bones erases her with the AWP, and F5 bring it to 8-4. Yeah, I have to admit, it does... I think you do have a little bit of a point with the mid-rounding, because it does feel like once Flyquest Red have chosen a site, that is going to be where they go. And there's not a lot of, oh, well, let's, you know, initial choice, back off, do something else. Some Alexi B, go B, but actually go A. Action. But speaking of going A, it does look like F5 are going to emerge from ramp, 4 strong, smoke into connector, and take full control of this A-bomb site. Not a whole lot of response from Flyquest Red, just a whole lot of death as 3 kills for F5, make it 4, and Camera Kermit gonna finish the job here. Final nail in the coffin for Flyquest Red on this pistol round. 9-4. That is a flawless pistol for F5 on their T side, going up 9-4 and setting them up, I would say, quite nicely for a possible end to this game. Oh, and we're getting the full stack. Flyquest Red, what do you do with pistols? You full stack. All 5 players over here on B. So we're gonna get a nice execute over towards A. Let's watch it from over here. We're gonna just watch everybody emerge from ramp and from palace. Pull it out onto the site. Cinematic. Such cinema. Remy getting the bomb down. Everybody into ET. And now what? Maybe Kermit pressured over here on ramp? Yeah, I would have to say, Shake, I feel like knows what he's talking about when it comes to coaching, so I'm really not sure what the next steps are. Kermit may be caught here. No. No, he is not. But does look like a couple of weapons are going to be taken away from F5. Though not retained by Flyquest. Still though, that's $150 across the board. And Vanessa does manage to retain a Galil. Alright, full rifles on rifles this time around. Nobody with the scopes. So it's going to be just raw rifle action here in the first gun round, round number 15. Pushing over toward Cat. Lydia burned away. Ermi still hungry for more, thirsty for blood. A double kill on the round. And already this ace site is about to be run over. Vanessa turned the wrong direction and it's forced the save out of Flyquest Red once again. 2 rifles retained as F5 will secure 11 rounds. Definitely not looking good, but it was a long shot comeback on Ancient, so who knows? There's always still a chance. Bomb will go off. Oh, Marie might just be caught here. Oh, she gets away with 5. Now, 5 rifles strong for F5. They're looking like they want to close this one out here and now. See if Marie has enough harumph. Oh, there's 1 kill for her and Bibian with the Deagle. Able to get control of this, but it looks... This B-bomb site is looking pretty under siege here. Nate, gonna be caught. Not expecting a player on the second pillar, but that's enough information for Kermit to get control. Still, though, signal, 1 for... Oh, what in the world? Takes a shot, and there's suddenly bomb? Hello. They're panicking. Everybody... This is where the the nerves will come back to haunt you. I feel like both sides are suffering from an excess of high-level Counter-Strike and nerves. Finally coming back to haunt you. Gotta get that under control if you're gonna win. Luckily for F5, they've got the 6-round buffer. Full buy out of Flyquest Red to keep them rolling. Taking a round on that CT side is going to be instrumental to seeing if they can come back. And BB we can see the head being rocked off the boost. Lydia paints the apartments red with Kermie's blood. It's looking like the Flyquest Red rifles definitely have a few words left for F5. Vanessa waiting behind the stairs angle, ready for Nate. And it's just Bones left. We'll delete Vanessa, but there's still 4 more players to be dealt with here for this AWP. A long shot. Oh, he misses the stairs jump, maybe on purpose. Oh, catches Emmy with a headshot, but here's Marie, the IGL, fragging out for Flyquest Red. And, you know, if there were a comeback, this is where it would start. Now 5 rounds. I said 5 rounds last round. It was 5 rounds this round. But this time, it's rifles versus pistols, and F5 looking to take this round with some pace. Contact over to B. They've chosen the right round for it. As Baby Jan gonna hear the footsteps, get that nade over, does a ton of damage. Not enough for any kills, but this rifle comes out. She's got 4. Is she gonna find the ace? No, it's stolen by Emmy. No ace for BB on. The Flyquest Red still alive. Give me the ace. No, better to be safe than sorry. Well, here's rifles for F5. As the gap between these teams gets ever thinner. Now it'll be their turn to feel the nerves. Trying to go for a mid play once again, and Flyquest Red have got this nailed down. F5 looking a little cagey about it, though. They've already suffered at the hands of the cat players here. Nope, I'm actually banned. Ooh! Marie caught. Steps a toe out of line, and Signal, who's also been on fire this series, well, instantly traded. That's enough for Flyquest Red to deploy the kitchen sink over toward mid. Look at all the util. Mollies, nades, everything. 1 for 1 is now F5 will make their positions known over towards A. Vanessa tucked in. They lined up. Oh, the spacing isn't good. And that's bombed down as well. BB's caught Nate, and it's just going to be down to Cameron now. He's made himself a 1 versus 3. Can he finish this? The headshot onto BB, but Emmy is there to trade her out. And Flyquest Red, 8-11. It's getting so close. Another timeout here for F5. And the money betrays them. This is going to likely be upgraded pistols, if anything. Flyquest Red. This is remarkable tenacity. This is they've got to be saying, all right, what did we do last night? How do we not do that again? How do we win this? We have to win this. We have to show them that we deserve to be here. They deserve to be playing in the same league as all of everyone else. You've heard of straight out of Compton. How about straight out of Impact? Well, that's Flyquest Red right now. Straight out of the top of Impact here to terrorize everyone in their path. Now they've left the B-bomb site open to these pistols, though, but the information gathered will very quickly be enough, and does seem that these pistols will be mowed down one at a time. Nate able to get control, though. Tech 9, always a formidable piece in their right hands. Bomb goes down, but it's a 2 versus 4 for F5. I say it's a 2 versus 4, but maybe that's okay. Hermes Tech 9 is hungry. It's looking for blood. That nade lands in his lap, though, but not before he's able to bulldoze Lydia. 9-11. If you would have told me that this game was going to be super one-sided, 4-8, and start with F5 winning 3 and getting to 11, I would not have believed you. But now is where the point where you have to start to entertain a real comeback, where F5 have to play this one with every single piece of secret util that they might have saved up. Flyquest Red's timeout, their time to get Sheikh Zula in the call, make sure he's got time to call a good game. Marie has had, for an IGL, she's been doing a heck of a lot of fragging in this game also. But we'll have to see, though. This is where 5 rounds of F5 being beaten down. Down, but not yet done. 2 rounds of buffer and 2 rounds from a win. This time, though, no fast play on the beat. Army going to be putting down a fake. And this is dangerous. We can see Flyquest Red rotating on in. They're like, they've hit B. They're doing it again. But no, it's the A-bomb site. They faked out Flyquest Red, but not quite enough. There's still 2 players here for the defense. Try and hold on to this site. Oh, Signal might have a read on the player on Cat as well. That's going to be Beyond. That is your top fragger down. 2 kills for that 1 AK. But a response out of Fox. She's been quiet this game, and it's great time for her to start barking. Hermie now in the 1 versus 2. No bomb in his possession. Vanessa and Emmy on the other side, and it's Emmy to light him out. Flyquest Red take over double digits. And they might just bring this one back. F5, they thought they had the fake out on B, but it was not to be. Are we actually going to have another overtime? Are we really going that way? This timeout from F5? What do you mean ban me for the pun? Another 4 overtimes? Please no. Please no more overtimes. Oh, once again, F5 on a very rough buy. Util about half of what they might want. Looks like this time, well, with the bomb over here, it doesn't seem like it's a fake. It seems like this is what F5 want, but it's some early util being put down for the F5 side. A lot of noise being made. Oh my goodness, a lot of noise being made, and Cameron! Now it's his time to shine. A couple of kills, a couple of entries, and a third. Goes for the reload, and it's going to be Marie to answer back for Flyquest Red. But it's only 2. And now Emmy, the Aussie, needs a 1 versus 5. Can she pull this one off? Or 1 versus 3, and the answer is going to be no. F5 on map and series point of a long and grueling best of 3. A barn burner, if I do say so myself. Rounds between Flyquest Red and Overtime. They nearly fell to it on map number 2. Will it be their blessing on map number 3? Maybe on. Oh, she's getting roasted so early. That underpass Molly. Bones set up for the boost, but no one from Flyquest Red peeking out into it, so gonna force F5 to come out into the open, maybe out into Lydia Fox's AWP. She goes for the nade at the wrong time, and the flick betrays her. It's going to be Cameron and Kermie and Bones. Kills for everybody on F5. 5 versus 2, and it looks like the wheels might have finally fallen off this Flyquest Red train as F5, they open the round strong, and it looks like they are just going to need to close it. They've got almost the entire map open to them. Emmy and Vanessa, each player holding a single site for themselves. As F5 just wait for that final signal to push this one on through. We've got Kermie. I was going to say he was watching the B-bomb site, but that's a nice wall. Playing anti-flash. Vanessa falls on the A-bomb site, and so it's just going to be up to Emmy. 1 kill good. But bomb rotating back away. Now her position's going to be known. Spins around. There's Kermie as well. 1 versus 3 now. Can she clutch this one up? Can she give Flyquest Red 1 more chance at life? It is such a long shot. That bomb is going down, and she's completely dry on util. So there's not going to be a smoke. There's not going to be a flash. She can't use mollies. It's just going to be gunfights all the way, and a nade lands right on her face. 1 versus 3 started off well, but peeks out from behind. It's going to be Nate to close this one out, and F5 will win it 2-1 in a 13-10 map number 3. Cinema. That's all I've got. That is absolute cinema.